Hi, I'm Rupert,
And I'm Redbeard.
and this is Rupert's Beard.
Welcome to if you watched the previous video, winning Nanami deck list. This is, I call it budget. It's not budget. Like, there's still cards that are $8 to $9.
If you know gotcha game terms, this is the dolphin build. If you don't, it's like the medium.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Whale is like you spend a bunch of money. Dolphin is like more medium.
Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. But yeah, I suppose, yeah, it's kind of like in the mid range. You get you get a good bulk of it, or you use a lot of the structure deck engine for JJK just because it's a pretty good engine for draw power, honestly.
Before he continues, I will be also linking the battle roughly around here in the card. I don't know where they are. I think they're in the top right.
Okay,
If
that's
you
fair
haven't
enough.
watched it,
There it
give it a
is.
watch.
Yeah, watch it before this, or else.
Or
No, don't worry. I can't do anything. This is Kento Nanami, the man who hates his job, but keeps coming in day after day. He just like me, for real.
And just like our viewers who hate their jobs, hopefully you'll like our video and subscribe so that way I don't know where I was going with this. But
Subscribe so that I can quit my day job.
yeah, please.
And don't forget to leave us a comment, like what your day job is, if you want. If it's not too personal, I guess. I don't know. Otherwise, leave whatever you want.
Leave a comment like what your day job is.
And don't forget to hit the notification so you can find out whenever I'm asking for your social security number.
Yeah.
I won't. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's like, don't worry, no. We're only on question 1. We still have 19 more to go.
Don't worry, we still gotta make the fake crypto,
Yeah, don't worry. Call it a Redbeard coin.
the red coin.
Yeah, just a red.
Anyway, let's
Yeah.
stop here. All right, go ahead and take us away.
This is so we have the 0-drop Kento Nanami. He is 4 of, obviously. He's the one you're going to be raiding onto the majority of the time. The one you want to raid onto. He's the get trigger, like most 0-drops do. At least if they're the one you raid on. 0-drop, 1 AP, generates an energy, 1500. Kind of hard to go wrong with it. You have to play it for the deck. It's pretty crucial.
The Nanami is good in the Nanami deck? Yo.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of the required one. I wouldn't say it's the good one. Doesn't really do anything.
Helps you get energy early.
Yeah, hush. Hush. This is the Yuji Itadori 0-drop. Actually, literally just Nanami, but Yuji. Get trigger, same stats, same energy generation. Use it to raid onto. We are on 4 of the 0-drop Nobara. When played, draw a card, pitch a card. Draw trigger instead. Other than that, same stats as the other 0-drops. Gets an energy, 1500. 0-drop, 1 AP. She's really good to find, especially if you find the other one as well, because then you get to just get 2 cards out of your deck immediately. You want to kind of mill yourself out down to like 15 cards. 4 of her, she's double energy. 1 energy, 1 AP. 1500, she's the typical when played, double energy, return another character with 1 less required energy to the hand. If you can't, bounce her back. She's just real good. You get to recycle stuff.
Reuse.
Double. I say, well, yeah, I guess that's she recycles from the trash. But she's just good. She's double energy. I'll be honest, she's the only double energy in the deck at the moment. You only need max 4 energy ever, so I wouldn't change that.
Not a big reason I have a lot of double energy with max being a 4 energy.
Yeah. This is definitely not a budget card with this art for sure.
No, what is it? $80 you're holding in your hand?
Roughly what I paid for it, yeah. I pulled 1 of them, so roughly
pull
60 of what I paid for it. But yeah, the shop had 3. I pulled 1. I have poor impulse control.
He does.
Hey, it's only okay when I say it.
It's usually red. You're an adult, but as long as you can pay rent, do what you want.
Yeah, I know.
It's a conversation I have to have way too many times.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying is you don't have to worry about that soon. We are on 4 of it. It's just a good card. It technically as soon as you play it, it gets 2 cards out of your deck. When played, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, add 1 of them to your hand, put the remaining card to the sideline. Does not specify a type or anything, so you don't have to reveal what it is. It is 1500. 2 energy, 1 AP, generates an energy. During your opponent's turn, if you have 1 or more Cursed Tool Affinity cards, none in the deck, I'll spoiler alert. Or if you have 4 or more event cards in your sideline, that's more likely. Yeah, a lot of these. She gains 1,500. So on your opponent's turn, if you have 4 or more events, she is a 1,500 for 2 energy.
She's 3K.
1,500 times 2.
There you go.
Math enjoyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does exist. But that's that.
But that's that, folks.
She's just real good. She gets 2 cards out. 2 of the 3-drop 1K Nanami.
3-drop 1K?
3-drop 1 AP, my bad. 3-drop 1 AP generates an energy. It's a 3K. Has the draw trigger. When attacking, you can place the top card of your deck into your sideline. If you do, choose up to 1 character with 1,500 or more BP on your opponent's front line. Loses 1,000 until the end of the turn. I like him. He's a draw trigger. I just needed to make room for something else, and he was the easiest cut, in all honesty.
Yeah, his effect's not uber great, especially, I don't think your deck has a whole lot of power minusing, does it?
No, it doesn't. If it was something where it could, like, kill a 1K, I'd consider running it just because it can kill, like, Sukuna running Iguchi, because they're 1K. But it's not purple, so they're not going to let blue kill it that way.
Yeah.
Plus, you have, with this guy, 8 names for the raid anyway, so he's not necessarily super necessary. We are on...
10.
Well, if you cut him, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, if you cut him, you'll be on 8. So, I mean, if you I'm only on 4 of the UG, spoiler alert, since I'm 4 Sukuna raid. I don't have any of the UGs. Another spoiler, you already saw him. So if you wanted to bump up, you could put in this guy, the color trigger. You could technically do a split of him and Yuji if you wanted to focus more or try and do more. I haven't had a problem with it because I have a lot of draw power, a lot of consistency boosters. So I usually have Yuji and a Sukuna when I want to go into it.
No bird deck usually draws cards to get what he needs. Crazy.
Yeah, you'll see. We have a lot of draw cards. Like this guy. He is a color trigger for the deck, so I was going to say you could cut him out for 2 UGs, but you can't because color trigger.
I mean, you can use the 2 energy UG because the other one's a 2 energy UG as well.
Is the 2 energy UG the one that searches Sukuna Finger?
No.
Okay, because you can't use that one.
Color trigger is a 2 energy, and the other one is a 4K on your opponent's turn as long as you have Sukuna's Finger and trash.
Okay, I gotcha. But this is our color trigger. Kento Nanami, 4 energy, 2 AP. He gains impact 1 while you have 15 or less cards in your deck. And when played, you can remove 7 cards from your sideline or place them from the sideline to the removal area. If you do, draw 3 cards. Literally better than Pot of Greed.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Players hate this one simple trick.
Dude, all I'm saying is this deck would get hit so fast in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah? Because they have cards that benefit of being banished.
Yeah. He has 4K power. I don't know if I run over that. He generates an energy. Blue color trigger is choose a character with 3,500 or less BP on your opponent's front line. Return it to the hand. Color trigger being a bounce is super funny. Hey, guess what? It's super funny. Anyway.
That was not.
Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
I don't think this is really scheduled. I'm pretty sure I just tell you, hey, we're doing videos.
That is kind of scheduled, technically. That
is it?
It's scheduled 20 minutes into the future.
In the future.
Yeah. Everything is Chrome in the future.
Yeah. What's the next card, red?
Yeah, it is red. How'd you know?
Actually, that's a blue card.
No, red.
Okay.
It's Sukuna. 4 of Sukuna from the structure deck. He is 4 energy, 1 AP. You raid onto Yuji. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen episode 1. He is 4 energy, 1 AP. Generates an energy. Not that I don't know why you'd be using that. That would be an interesting case. But sometimes you gotta.
It's mostly just meant for things that swap energy places.
Oh, that's fair, I guess. Like Toto.
Like Dodo.
During your turn, raid. This is all in the raid bubble, so if you don't raid, you don't get any of this. During your turn, if 1 or more copies of Sukuna's Finger are in your sideline, he gets 1k BP. If 2 or more in the sideline, he gains impact 1. And when played, draw 2 cards place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. Pretty good.
Mini Graceful Charity.
And he has the raid trigger, obviously. But yeah, Mini Graceful Charity and then 5k impact when you have 2 Sukuna's Fingers in the trash. And you have lots of ways to discard him. He just mills a card when attacking. Maki, Nobara. This guy, if he dies. The raid for the deck, the main raid. Kento Nanami. 4 energy, 1 AP. I almost said 4 AP. That'd be impossible.
That'd be great.
Shush. He is raiding on Kento Nanami. In the raid bubble, this character gains 1000 BP, impact 1, and damage 2 if you have 15 or less cards in your deck. You blitz people out with this real quick. If you get 2 of them up, GG.
Yeah, we're doing.
4 energy, 1 AP, 4K normally, so he goes up to 5. Generates energy in the back line, raid trigger. When sideline, you can place the top 2 cards of your deck from your sideline. Top 2 cards of your deck into your sideline, my bad. If you do, you choose one character on your opponent's front line, switch it to resting. So if they kill him, if you bring him out early on just for an attacker, because that's something you can do. It's easy.
It's 4K mills.
Yeah.
Or can mill, I guess.
Well, yeah, it's 4K body that if they deal with, unless it's blue, then you're going to get to mill 2. And get to stop a potential attack unless they order it. Well, actually, no, because if they kill it with a kill spell, then you stop an attacker guaranteed.
Yep.
So, just depends. He can come out early. Honestly, a lot of the times, as long as you have, keep 1 or 2 in hand, I use them as discard fodder sometimes. 2 of them's really the majority you need to end up closing up games. 3 is funny, because you can just, blitz them down 6 life, technically, 1 turn.
That's fun.
Oh, that's hilarious. Anyway, Sukuna's Finger. 4 of. It is 1 energy, 1 AP.
Part of he is.
Yeah, kind of. 1 energy, 1 AP. Triggers, draw a card. It's an event. You cannot use this card unless you place 1 card from your life into your sideline or switch 1 active UG Dori from your field to resting. In testing, have had to use the life portion once.
Ideally, you do not.
Yeah, ideally you do not. You only have 4 UGs, so it's really a discard fodder, honestly. But you can do it in a pinch. Its effect for doing all that is draw a card, choose up, and then you restand the AP you used to use it. So it does draw you a card at least. So if you can use it to... Yeah, same with the trigger. So you can use it to get out of a sticky situation to try and draw stuff if necessary. I would just, usually discard it if you can.
Yeah.
Discard it for cards like this, which is just literally Graceful Charity. It is trigger, draw a card, 3 energy, 1 AP, event, Jujutsu High first years. Draw 3 cards, put 2 cards from your hand into your sideline. Literally Graceful Charity. Triggers, draw a card. So it's just a really good card. This is the card I had to cut the Nanamis for. I just really like 4 Graceful Charity. I mean, who doesn't, honestly? Yu-Gi-Oh players, that too. They're scared. They're scared of what could be. They're limiting the human potential. We are on 4 domain expansion before I go radical. It's domain expansion.
It's the final trigger.
Yeah, it's the final trigger. If you have 0 life, put this top card of your deck into your life area. Event, switch up to 2 of your AP cards, or choose up to 2 of your AP cards, switch them to active. 3 energy, 1 AP. Same thing all of them do. It's a really good card. And then we are on 4 of the special trigger for Nanami, Ratio Technique Collapse. Honestly, and I'll let you guys in on a secret. Real reason I looked into building this deck is so that I could play this and tell people to get ratioed, and I keep forgetting to do it.
Yep, he does.
Yeah.
He never said it once.
I know. I'm a poser, a fake,
He is.
a fraud. Anyway, I still won. Ratio Technique Collapse, 4 energy, 1 AP. Special trigger, choose 1 character on your opponent's front line, sideline it. It's an event. The effect is choose 1 character with 5,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line. Place it on your opponent's choice on top or bottom of their deck. If you have Kento Nanami on your field, it's your choice instead. So I like that it hits 5Ks inherently, not just if he's on the field.
Yeah.
So worst case scenario, you get rid of an opponent's raid and it goes back on their deck. Oh no, they know what they're drawing for turn. If they're top decking, still matters.
Yeah.
If they're not top decking, still doesn't matter. You still removed a body.
Yeah.
If you have a full board and they have a full board and it's their last life, you get rid of a body, you're probably gonna win that, unless they have a final trigger in life.
Well, Before he keeps giving the exact same examples over, do you have any final thoughts or any changes you might make?
Something. Well, like I said, if you wanted to try and lean more and if you wanted to try out a split color trigger, you could have 2-2 between him and the Yuji, just to be able to do the Sukuna raid more often. Other than that, if you do that, then I would definitely, if you do that, I would recommend probably taking the Nanami. If you do that and you have the money, I would consider taking out the Nanami, this Nanami specifically, for the raid Yuji, the expensive one. If you don't have the money, don't, obviously. But if you, other than that, I've been in testing. I was pretty satisfied with most of the cards. This was just final ratios to tweak. Mainly Graceful Charity, because I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In like 2018, so Graceful Charity had very long been gone.
Yeah.
But I like the deck. But yeah, that's the video. That's the list. If you guys like the video, then like the video. If you want to see more of our videos, hit the subscribe button. If not, still hit the subscribe button. Please, we need it.
Man, that sounded like it killed him to do it out of order. Don't forget to
Yeah, I realized halfway.
Don't forget to leave a comment. Let us know any changes that you would make, or if you like the deck. And also hit that notification bell to see the next video that goes live. And we hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Adios.